Say, see Bob Baxter, right-hand sidecar number 88, please. Or come to the...
That's what it's doing. Blow that shit out. Seeing your trap.
You know they're there.
Seeing how I'm talking about, I have my mate.
Centre team who are going all the way down to Truro in Cornwall on Bank Holiday Sunday to do battle for the Inter-Centre Team Championships, and the first race is underway, so more about that later on. This is the 250s, first race of the afternoon, and Terry Giles scorches into the lead with John Pilcher on his inside taking the advantage out of that turn. So it's John Pilcher from Terry Giles, then Steve King, and away they go. Wayne Andrews is in there. Rob Andrews, not Wayne, but anyway, look at it coming around here, fast and furious already this afternoon. It's John Pilcher from Terry Giles, from Rob Andrews, from Steve King, Arthur Livins. Look at the battle going on that first corner. This is going to be the first race of the afternoon, and those boys are hard at it already. And Terry Giles trying to force his way up the inside of John Pilcher, and just taking the advantage at the moment, taking that faster inside line. But John Pilcher goes back around the outside, and down goes Terry Giles. Terry Giles falls. Unfortunate there for Terry Giles, and John Pilcher it is that takes up the running. They get the flags out, but Terry Giles runs through the centre of the circuit, somewhat dejected, but he's still got 2 legs in which to qualify for the final. Last lap flag is out then, and changing now to the checkered flag, and a win there for 49, John Pilcher. Second place was 228, Wayne Andrews. That is Wayne. I was looking at the wrong race earlier when I said it was Rob. An interesting first race of the afternoon, and bad luck there for Terry Giles. And 181, winner's time 1 minute 36.28. The riders coming to line for race 2, again 250cc solos. As I was trying to say before those bikes interrupted me earlier, there is a video of the Inter-Centre Team Championship as a prize in the raffle each week between now and the Inter-Centre. So buy your tickets and get the chance to win a free video of the Inter-Centre. Well, away they go, and it's 1-2-0. Jamie Pantry that takes up the lead into that first turn, and in fact accelerates away from the rest of the field out of that turn. Big battle going on there in the minor places, and coming up into second place is Phipps. So it's still Jamie Pantry that leads, and the rest of them gradually sorting themselves out. Julian Phipps there slips back to third place behind Bill Sims. Jamie Pantry leads though, and a big wheelie there out of that turn. While Julian Phipps trying hard to regain that second place he lost on that earlier. Jamie Pantry then winding the bike up from Julian Phipps now in second place, then Bill Sims. If that man's exhaust pipe wasn't over his number plate, I could have told you he was in fourth place. Round they come then, Jamie Pantry leads. Big twist lap throttle out of that turn, the last lap flag goes, there 1 lap from victory, and it's Julian Phipps there in second place, then Bill Sims. Gradually sorting themselves out. There's young Robbie Wilson there in fourth place. Leave the number on. I wonder if he can do one on us in the senior class. He's done very well in the juniors, and he's fighting his way through in the seniors now. There goes the checkered flag. That's a win for Jamie Pantry, from Julian Phipps in second, then Bill Sims, then young Robbie Wilson, then Roy Gom. the outfit of number 24, Rob Wilson, and Mick Jones. Then Dave Steer and Mick Cave. Then Merv, Ridgewell and T. Morals, Colin Hutton and Mark Cullen, Keith Mardell, and A. Eckley. Paul Watson, 331, Paul Watson, and some weeks he's Pete and some weeks he's Paul. I'll make my mind up one of these times, but away they go then. Steve King it is that leads towards the first turn. Steve King getting it all wound up there, then Paul Watson. Then Neil Emmett, then Phil Buckley. And Mike Smith out off the running already. Like he's going to come in on the tail end of the field and have a ride round. 66, Steve King getting it, 350 Westlake all wound up. Then Paul Watson on another Westlake and Neil Emmett, and then Phil Buckley. Mike Smith retiring to the centre green for safety. Up there, 4 Mike Smith. Getting that 350cc machine all wound up and going for gold. It's number 66, Steve King at half distance. Well clear of 331, Paul Watson. Then Neil Emmett, number 58, and Phil Buckley, number 336. And Mike Smith now decides to join in the fray. Seriously down on competitors for this 350cc class, and it's sorry to see that because it's really smart. And I remember the days when Ronan Duke and John Britcher and Graham Hurry all had 350cc and 500cc machines and used to excite us all in the 350 class, but looks like Neil Emmett's gone to the centre green with his chain off, so we're down to only 3 existing. And in front of those 3 it's 66, Steve King, powering towards that checkered flag, his first win of the afternoon. Then 331, Paul Watson takes second place. And 336, Phil Buckley comes home in third. Neil Emmett pushes home for fourth. Reading things into the programme now that aren't there, and of course this is left-handers, not right-handers. So I just saw 38 Chris Berwick and swapped him for the right-hand crew of Richard Brown and Steve Bassett. My apologies for that. Away they go then, down that first straight. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer scorching the lead from Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then Luke Patchell and Julian Browning. Then number 38, Chris Berwick. It is in fact Chris Berwick in fourth place. And then Larry Lamb bringing up the rear. Chicane of course for the left-hand side cars this afternoon as promised in earlier meetings. And that always makes to make the passengers work a bit harder, as if they didn't do enough already. 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer, probably their first attempt at a chicane here at the GTSA's meeting, and they certainly seem to have it all worked out. That's Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer, then Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw, then Luke Patchell and Julian Browning, and Chris Berwick bringing up the not quite the rear. Certainly still don't seem to have it sussed out, but Phil Penfold and Nigel Shaw now gaining a lot of ground on them. Flat out of that turn into the chicane, and those outfits coming very close together, but it's still Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer from Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then Luke Patchell and Julian Browning, those 3 staying out well clear of the rest of the field at the moment. Well, they certainly seem to like this chicane, these riders, and they seem to be having a lot of trouble with it, so perhaps we'll see more chicanes for left-handers as the season continues. Dave Penfold then and Steve Farmer being hotly pursued by Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw, right in the firing line of all that dust coming off Dave's back wheel. Well, Bill's creeping up on the inside as they come round the last turn for the last time, but the checkered flag goes, and that was a win for 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer from Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then Luke Patchell and Julian Browning. Then number 38 we do have Chris Berwick and Kevin Cooper. And 862, Larry Lamb and Richard Davis. Larry Lamb and Richard Davis, not in McCree as I said earlier on, muddling passengers up, putting them on the wrong outfits. Larry Lamb and Richard Davis. Watkins, his place being taken by 97 Mick O'Donnell. 97 Mick O'Donnell takes the place of Pete Watkins. And 212 Chris Atkinson, his place being taken by number 60, Bob and Tony Baseby. Bob and Tony Baseby, number 60. Away they go off that right-hand start into that first turn. Very fast out there, Paul Munnery and Ian Whale, and number 8, Mark and David Souter, then Bob and Tony Baseby, and then the 2 times out this afternoon already, he's getting some unofficial practice in. That's what he's doing. That's what he's on his bar now. Well, Paul Munnery and Ian Whale got a good lead. Mark and David Souter trying to power around the outside, and Bob and Tony Baseby coming up in the middle of the fray. Those 3 outfits getting closer and closer together as the laps continue. And Mr. Ardell and Eckley there bringing up the rear, as I said, getting into practice. Back to third place, and Bob and Tony Baseby are hammering their way up through the field. Mr. Munnery and Whale there drifting a little bit wide, and Bob and Tony Baseby on the inside. Bob's homemade outfit that really seems to handle well, and he's getting to grips with it. Up on the inside he comes to Paul Munnery now, and late to the lead. Bob Baseby and Tony Baseby going to the lead. On the bad start up to first place. As they come round the last turn now, Paul Munnery and Ian Whale giving it a big one round the outside, but it's going to be Bob and Tony Baseby that win. Paul Munnery and Ian Whale in second. David Mark Souter there in third. Keith Mardell and A. Eckley there in fourth place. Well, it's certainly done Mr. Mardell a favour. He's gone up from fifth to fourth and scored himself an extra point. Points make prizes, and the prizes are placed in the final this afternoon. Tony Baseby in second place, number 15. Paul Munnery and Ian Whale. Third place, number 8, Mark and David Souter. In fourth place, number 57, Keith Mardell and A. Eckley. No 5th or 6th finishes. The winner's time, 1 minute 22.91. From the top, 60, 15, 8 and 57. No 5th or 6th, 1 minute 22.91. This is race number 7, and we're back with the left-hand sidecars. Good line-up in this one, 24 Tommy Penfold, 23 Billy Penfold. Unfortunately, I think number 100 Mick is a non-starter. 126 Martin Cuffs there, 151 Graham Hilton, and 21 Keith Lessiter with Emma Cree in the chair. That's where Emma Cree is this afternoon. On with number 21, Keith Lessiter, riding with Emma Cree. Away they go then, down the first straight. 24 young Tommy Penfold is the leads, and Martin Cuff goes up the inside of him into the first turn. So the action has started already, and 126 Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards are well away in this one, but they slip up at the chicane, and Tommy Penfold takes over with the Givers there in the chair. Interesting things, these chicanes, and not everybody's used to them. Tommy Penfold drifts a bit wide, and Martin Cuff pulls up on the inside, and they're going hammer and tongs at each other into that next turn. They're Billy Penfold and Carly Bell in third. Very interesting this chicane as they come round the corner, and they've got to get in even tighter than usual round that kidney turn. 126 Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards all on into the lead with 24 Tommy Penfold and William Chivers holding it with second place. Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards then giving it the big one down there. Straight? No, it's not a straight, it's round the chicane. And Tommy Penfold coming right up on his back wheel. And place, number 21, Keith Lester and Emma Cree. Winner's time there was 1 minute 51.04. From the top then, 126, 24, 23, 151 and 21. 1 minute 51.04. Well, don't get too excited this time. Don't turn the mic off. You'll get a commentary for this one. 350cc solos out for their second leg. You will remember, of course, that Steve King and Paul Watson were the first two home in the first leg, and Steve King's well away in this one as well. 66, Steve King then pulling away from the rest of the field already. Paul Watson putting in a hard fight in second place, but to be honest, both of them a little bit down on power compared with Steve King. Steve King then turns the motor on, powers out of that turn, holds clear lead from Paul Watson in second, then Phil Buckley, then Neil Emmett and Alan Dan. Well, obviously we didn't get Mike Smith this time. He's obviously got more problems than we'd first thought. But Alan Dan's obviously cured his problems and he's out for this the second leg. Steve King then looking every inch the master this afternoon of the 350 class. 66 then Steve King from Paul Watson, Phil Buckley, Neil Emmett and Alan Dan. Steve King then, look at the lead he's got over the rest of that field now. Making the lead. Comes down that turn and winding the throttle on. The last lap flag goes. He's just one lap from victory. It's 66, Steve King. Paul Watson goes out with trouble on that bottom turn. That was most unfortunate for him, having already scored well in his first ride. A good second place in the first ride, but he's out of contention in this one. Steve King then round that last turn for the last time. Victory in his sight. Checkered flag goes, a win for 66, Steve King. Hard fought second place goes to 336, Phil Buckley, from 58, Neil Emmett, and number 20, Alan Dan. Number 12, Tim Bennett, with Jason Glennie in the chair. 55, Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock. 99, Pete Colvin, and I believe Bob Baseby. No, Paul Baseby. Too many Basebies now. Pete Colvin and Paul Baseby, 99, and the rest of the world race. Bennett, Jason Glennie then, leading to the first turn with Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock in hot pursuit in second place. And number 38, an additional runner, Richard Brown. And number 99, Pete Colvin. 81, Ray Cross. And number 82, Darren Bartholomew and Kevin Simmons. Darren Bartholomew hasn't been last year, but he's driving this year. But out in front, Tim Bennett, number 12, with Jason Glennie in the chair. Well clear of the rest of the field now as Jerry Adams slips back to third behind Richard Brown. Round that turn very fast, the last lap flag's gone already. On that big quacker. Jerry Adams gets back up in a second place. Richard Brown now slips back to third, and Pete Colvin holding fourth. Then Ray Cross and Colin Lucas. Then Darren Bartholomew. Checkered flag goes. It's Tim Bennett that wins. Well clear. Nearly a full straight ahead of number 55, Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock. Then 99, Pete Colvin and Paul Baseby. Then Richard Brown, number 38, with Steve Bassett in the chair. Then Ray Cross and Colin Lucas. Then Darren Bartholomew and Kevin Simmons bringing up the rear. And Steve Bassett in fifth place, number 81, Ray Cross and Colin Lucas. And in sixth place, number 82, Darren Bartholomew and Kevin Simmons. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.73. From the top, 12, 55, 99, 38, 81, 82, 1 minute 16.73. On then to race number 10, additional runner in this one. We're back to the 250s, 321, Gary Legg. Someone is pushing the tapes there. It looks to be Julian Phipps, but I don't really want to point a guilty finger at anybody. Riders come under starters' orders and away they go then. Good even break as they go down towards the first turn. It's Bill Sims, number 118 that leads from 36, Roy Gong, and then 49, John Pilcher. And you will remember 49, John Pilcher won the first race of the afternoon, and he's thankful that they took that chicane out before they went round. Bill Simpson, John Pilcher in second, Roy Gom in third. Very tight round that corner indeed there, and Roy Gom seemed to take the brunt of it. 118 Bill Sims, 49 John Pilcher, 36 Roy Gom, 227. 228 I believe it is Wayne Andrews. I'll get myself sorted out with those Andrews boys in a minute. All part of a happy family to Grasstrack. John Pilcher got the lead but goes very wide. Bill Sims creeps up on the inside, takes the lead again. Bill Sims then from John Pilcher, from 228 Wayne Andrews, then Roy Gom, Julian Phipps and young Robbie Wilson. Well, getting very close out of that turn there, and the last lap flag goes. It's 49 John Pilcher that leads from 118 Bill Sims, who's starting to tire, and then 228 Wayne Andrews, then Julian Phipps and Roy Gom, and then Sean Neal, who I mistook for Robbie Wilson just a moment. Julian Phipps goes up alongside Bill Sims on the last turn to try and snatch third place, then drifts very, very wide. Bill Sims cuts back on the inside, but there's no mistaking the leader. It's a win for number 49, John Pilcher, from 228 Ray Andrews, then 118 Bill Sims, then Roy Gom, Julian Phipps, Sean Neal, Arthur Livins, and many, many more. 18, 73, 36, 7, 71, 180, 227, 61 and 321, 1 minute 37.94. 250's away again. And it's Steve King, that man who's led two 350 races this afternoon. He's out in the lead in this one. Well, that's the point. Young Pantry in second place. Then young Robbie Wilson in third. Soon get used to his leathers and things and we'll be all A-OK. 66, Steve King. 120, Jamie Pantry. 174, Robbie Pilcher. 24, Robbie Wilson. Junior, Alan Dan. And Jason Steele. And many, many more. Well, always a good circuit. Nice and smooth, this Castlefield Bodiam, and we always get a good afternoon's race in here. Steve King then, from Jamie Pantry, Robin Pilcher, Robbie Wilson, Jason Steele, Mike Smith, Alan Dan, Adrian Harden, John Gibbons, and Steve Smith. Winding that bike up, then the last lap flag goes. It's 66, Steve King from Jamie Pantry, from Robin Pilcher, from Robbie Wilson, from Mike Smith, Jason Steele, Alan Dan, Adrian Harden, John Gibbons and Steve Smith. Those riders places remain unchanged as they come around the last turn for the last time, and Jamie Pantry makes a big effort to try and catch up with Steve King, but Steve King wins. Jamie Pantry gets a good second place, then Robin Pilcher, then Robbie Wilson Jr., Mike Smith, Jason Steele, Alan Dan, Adrian Harden, John Gibbons and Steve Smith. I doubt that those two young lads or whatever down there can hear me, but there's two lads viewing the racing from between the two start lines, and unfortunately that is a no-go area this afternoon, a no-go area, so if anybody could point them back towards the pits where they will be viewing in safety. Those two young lads should go back, well, depending if it might come from the other side, but they should certainly go to one of the sides to view the racing, not the end. If anybody down there could point them in the right direction. Those sidecars then coming to the line. If somebody could point those two lads back to the side from which they came, where they can view the racing in safety, there is a no-go area. Well, that right-hand side go race number 5. Runners for 81, Ray Cross and Colin Lucas, and 77, Merv, Ridgewell and T. Morals. But for all that, it's 17, Dave Steer and Mick Cave that lead. And what a lead they have already from Ray Cross and Colin Lucas, then Merv Ridgewell and Tony Murrells. And then the Souter brothers bringing up the rear. Put in a good performance here this afternoon. Memory served me correct, he had a second in his first ride and now he's leading this one. So it's Dave Steer and Mick Cave on Merv as well. Tony Murrells there in second place. Moving back on that corner to the last position, 81, Ray Cross and Colin Lucas. Last that flag goes in, it's Dave Steer and Mick Cave that lead. Bike sound a little bit under-geared from here, but geared up enough to win this race. Number 17, Dave Steer. Working out of that third, the checkered flag goes, it's a win for Dave Steer and Mick Cave. A little bit of a gap back to number 77, Merv Ridgewell and Tony Murrells. Then the Souter brothers, then Ray Cross and Colin Lucas. Altering the course to get the chicane back in for the left-hand sidecars. Non-starter 27, Brian Holland. Additional runner was to be 108 Bob Miles, but apparently I've been told Bob's retired. I noticed last week he had a Yamaha engine in his left-hand outfit and had the misfortune not to have too good a race meeting last weekend, but hopefully he'll be back out again soon, get the bugs ironed out in that new outfit and come out winning like he usually does. It's on next week. Be there or be square. Right, under starters orders are the left-hand sidecars. And away they go, down the first straight. 251, John Arnold goes into the lead. John Arnold with Russell Steele, I believe, in the chair. Leads the race from 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. And round they come. 25, Tony Penfold and David Bailey there in third place. And Duncan Fish bringing up the rear. Well, those first three outfits very, very tight together as they go round that chicane. John Fish and Gary Moore seem to have taken the advantage from 251 John Arnold Steele. And they certainly seem to have the quicker line through the chicane. 173, John Fish and Gary Moore from 25 now moving up into second place. Tony Penfold and David Bailey and John Arnott and Russell Steele, who slipped back to third, seem to be quite so happy with their chicane. Building that chicane in Grasstrack for a good number of seasons. A lot of people say thank heaven for that, but today we've got one. 173, John Fish and Gary Moore have no problem with it though. They're going for gold. Then Tony Penfold and David Bailey. Then John Arnott and Russell Steele. Duncan Fish, and I think that's Clive Harrison in the chair. Well, out of that last turn, it looks like his chain came off, but he's going to roll over the line for a win. John Fish and Gary Moore from Tony Penfold and David Bailey, then John Arnott and Russell Steele. Then number 174, Duncan Fish and Clive Harrison bringing up the rear. 500cc solos, and it's their first outing of the afternoon. Two additional runners in race number 14, 111. Jason Hilliard and number 75, Jim Penfold Jr. Under starters orders then, and away they go, and somebody's looped in and over the back already, almost causing Paul Stuybrits to lose control of his machine. bikes everywhere. Round the turn they come then. Sliding wide, 04, Ricky Sandford from 121, Alan Harmer, who snatches the lead. Then Jason Hilliard, then Jason Jennett. There's a whole gaggle of riders going around there. Tough to know which ones to watch, isn't it? Ricky Sandford regains the lead, powers out very wide, Alan Harmer's on the inside, so's Jason Hilliard. The three bikes come together as they go over the line. Alan Harmer now takes up the running with Jason Hilliard in second, and then Ricky Sandford in third, then Jason Jennett. And the race continues. Those front three are leaving the rest of the field behind. Alan Harmer leads, Jason Hilliard in second, then Ricky Sandford in third, then Jason Jennett, then number 37 and 174 and 65. Several stages of this race going on all at the same time, but it's the leaders that we tend to watch, and look at those two battling for that front line position. 121, Alan Harmer is that wins. Jason Hilliard gets second, then Ricky Sandford, then Jason Jennett, then number 37, then 65, 174, 117, 331, 11 and 351. In 6th place, number 65, Lucas Dodd. In 7th place, 174, Robin Pilcher. In 8th place, 117, Keith Massingham. In 9th place, 331, Paul Watson. In 10th place, number 11, Graham Knievel. And in 11th place, 351, Paul Stybritz. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.8. Quickly if I can before they start that race, 121, 111, 04, 165, 37, 65, 174, 117, 331, 11 and 351. 1 minute 29.80. Well, not number 3, Chris Tritton in this one, not number 51, Nathan Morton, or 369, Michael Randall, but we're going to have 244, Ben Howe, 369 will be D Green, and 39, Robert Ledwith, all go in this one. Paul Hurry it is, though, that leads. Paul Hurry takes the lead and powers on. A big battle going on there for second place, like one of the Wilson brothers, and Robert Ledwith, and Darren Sutton. Down, not necessarily to that order. Round they come then, 86, Paul Hurry. From Darren Sutton, Steve Wilson, then Robert Ledwith, then Paul Mitchell, then Ben Howe. A lot of good riders in this one, having to sort themselves out. Let's run away at the moment. Number 86, Paul Hurry. Wind round the outside, winding the machine up with the front wheel well in, Trudy in the air, then 215, Steve Wilson coming through to take second from number 10, Darren Sutton, from Robert Ledwith and Paul Mitchell, then Ben Howe. Back to the leader then, 86, Paul Hurry. Making it unslide, front wheel still pulling the air, taking the last lap flag, well clear of number 10, Darren Sutton, who's now got up into second, then Paul Mitchell, Steve Wilson and Robert Ledwith, and those boys still haven't sorted themselves out. They'll fight all the way to the finish. On the fight going on up to that corner now and down that back straight. It's Paul Hurry that looks like he's going to get there, but who's going to have second, third and fourth? Sort yourself out of this lot. Here comes Paul Hurry. There goes the checkered flag. Now right for second. Second place goes to Paul Mitchell, then Steve Wilson, then Darren Sutton. What a mix-up that was. I'll have to have a look at the lap score charts in a minute to see how many times they changed place. Well, a hard-fought race, but Paul Hurry made it all look too easy. Paul Hurry that won. Steve Green 369, then 161. Mike Webster 119, Doug French 13, 110. Andy Hobden, and in 14th place, number 201, Andy Cullen. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.67 from the top, 86, 29, 215, 10, 39, 244, 187, 336, 2, 369, 161, 119, 110, and 201, 1 minute 29.67. Right hand side. Wilson and Vince Jones. Around the turn they come then, and it's 99, Pete Colvin and Paul Baseby the lead. From 24, Rob Wilson and Vince Jones in second, and Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock in third. Pete Colvin, he didn't have too good a first ride, but he's making up for it in this one. Then there's Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock there in second. Rob Wilson and Vince Jones unfortunately going out with problems. Round the turn he comes in very fast indeed. 99, Pete Colvin on his last lap. From 55, Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock. Then Colin Hutton and Mark Cullen, Paul Munnery and Ian Whale. Well, Vince Jones seemed to have got that bike running again. I didn't quite see how they did that, but congratulations to them, and congratulations on the win to number 99, Pete Colvin and Paul Baseby. From Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock, then Colin Hutton and Mark Cullen, Paul Munnery and Ian Whale. Rob Wilson and Vince Jones. The winner's time 1 minute 19.26. From the top 99, 55, 3, 15, 24, 1 minute 19.26. Away go the left-handers. Don't forget they've got the chicane to get round. Non-starter in this one is 125, Ernie Penfold, and number 30, Ray Tullett and Tony Doyle. They are the non-starters. But plenty of action here from these four outfits as they go round the chicane. 24, Tommy Penfold. I think that's Paul Bolton that is the lead. Tommy Penfold and Paul Bolton. From Graham Hilton and Clive Holland. Larry Lamb and Richard Davis. Keith Lester and Emma Cree. Go down to a four-man race, or 8 men and 4 outfits, but certainly some interesting manoeuvres around that chicane there in the minor placing. 24, Tommy Penfold and Paul Bolton got it all their own way at the moment. Well clear of Graham Hilton and Clive Holland holding a good second place. Then Larry Lamb and Richard Davis, Keith Lester and Emma Cree. And those back outfits certainly worth watching because anything can happen, especially through that chicane. Well, the leader's got it all his own way. I think he's going around on half throttle at the moment. He's not bothered by it all. Tommy Penfold and Paul Bolton then take the last lap flag. Now look at this exciting dice coming up here for second, third and fourth place. A few yards adrift from the leader, but nonetheless they're racing in earnest and they're trying their hardest to get to that line in front of each other. Don't know whether to watch Tommy come around the last corner or the other three go around the chicane. It's Tommy Penfold and Paul Bolton that win. Now watch this for second place as they come around that last turn. It looks like it's going to be Graham Hilton and Clive Holland. And indeed it is. Graham Hilton and Clive Holland in second place. Then Larry Lamb and Richard Davis. Then Keith Lester and Emma Cree, who certainly seem to be mastering that chicane better that time than in their first ride. Obviously getting the hang of it. But we do get 321 Gary Legg and 120 Jamie Pantry as additional runners. Oh, looking in there, I can see number 300 Terry Giles is down to ride, but I don't remember seeing Terry in the second leg. He slipped off in the first leg, and perhaps his machine is unable to take part for the rest of the afternoon. I'm not too sure. Then again, he may have it fixed up for this one. Man to watch here then should be number 66, Steve King. He's already got 2 350cc wins and 1 250 win to his credit this afternoon. And away they go down the first straight. 66 it is, Steve King that makes the best of the start from 120 Jamie Pantry and number 47, Jason Steele. Robin Pilcher creeps up there into third place, and there's a bit of a battle going on for fourth at the moment. 66, Steve King it is the lead. Looking here for his fourth win of the afternoon, it's 66, Steve King from Jamie Pantry, from Robin Pilcher, Rob Andrews, and many more. Certainly like many more. Round they go then, 66, Steve King, from 120, Jamie Pantry. Jamie goes to come on terms with Steve King, but Steve King rides a good line and it's very difficult to go by him. Steve King, Jamie Pantry, Robin Pilcher, Rob Andrews, Mike Smith, Sean Neal, Jason Steele, Alan Dan, Gary Legg and Adrian Hart. Well, around that fifth turn and again Jamie Pantry tries the outside front. The last lap flag goes. It's still Steve King leading from Jamie Pantry second and Robin Pilcher trying to get his nose into second place. Again, the three bikes at the front come very close together and leave a bit of a gap then towards the midfielders, but it's Steve King all the way at the moment. From start to finish at the end of this last turn. 66, Steve King. Takes the checkered flag. Jamie Pantry in second and Robin Pilcher there in third. Then Ray Andrews, Mike Smith, Sean Neal and Alan Dan. Adrian Hart and Gary Legg and Jason Steele. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 39.87. From the top end, 66, 120, 174, 227, 54, 7, 20, 2, 321 and 47, 1 minute 39.87. 228, Wayne Andrews it is that takes the lead in race number 19. An additional runner in this one is number 24, Rob Wilson Jr. So keep your eyes open for him. 49, John Pilcher takes up the lead. He won the first race this afternoon and didn't disgrace himself in his second ride either. I think he won that as well. So he's going for a hat-trick of wins and we'll go into the final on maximum points if he can stay where he is now. That's 49. John Pilcher. From Wayne Andrews, Phil Sims. Arthur Lewis, Wally Gold. That's it. Rob Wilson Jr. 49 it is the lead then. John Pilcher from Wayne Andrews and Phil Sims and Arthur Livins. All positions remaining unchanged as the race continues. Style of John Pilcher there this afternoon, certainly scoring important prizes. Takes the last lap flag from Wayne Andrews and Bill Sims, Arthur Livins, Julian Phipps and Roy Domnell side by side. Then Rob Wilson Jr. Then Richard Sims, Colin Beechin and John Gibbons. Round the last turn then, for the last time, the checkered flag being made ready. That's a win for 49, John Pilcher, Rob Wayne Andrews, Bill Sims, Arthur Livins. Battle going on there between those two and it just goes to Roy Dom from Julian Phipps, Rob Wilson Jr., Richard Sims, Colin Beechin and John Gibbons. Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie with one win under their belt already. Non-starters are number 37 Matthew Lewin and Doug Norris, their place being taken by Richard Brown and Steve Bassett. Number 114 T Answer was a non-starter being taken by 151 Mick Cameron and Paul Randall. 212 Chris Atkinson a non-starter, place being taken by 60 Bob and Tony Baseby, also in their place. And number 82 will not be Stephen Turner, but Darren Bartholomew. Round they come then, it's Tim Bennett in the lead again. He won earlier and he's winning again now. From 60, Bob Baseby and Tony Baseby in the chair. Then Mick Cameron and Paul Randall. Again, not making such a good start as they usually do, but fighting their way. Jason Glennie in the chair. That's Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie. Squirting out of that turn. On their way to their second victory of the afternoon. From Bob and Tony Baseby, then Mick Cameron and Paul Randall. Then Richard Brown and Steve Bassett, then Darren Bartholomew. Right on this Kawasaki outfit this afternoon. Gets the chance to ride it this year. Last lap flag goes. This Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie from Bob Baseby and Mick Cameron. They're side by side. Mick Cameron trying his hardest to go up the inside, but Bob Baseby and Tony Baseby there hanging on, breaking front and holding on to that second spot. They go up to the last turn. It's now or never for Mick Cameron and Paul Randall. They set their sights to go around the outside. What's going to happen? That's the win for Tim Bennett and Jason Glennie as expected. And look at this battle to the line, and it just goes to Bob and Tony Baseby ahead of Mick Cameron and Paul Randall there taking third place. Then Richard Brown and Steve Bassett. Darren Bartholomew and Kevin Simmons bringing up the rear. Now into the 350cc event, and we get only 3 machines and no Steve King. So not too sure what's happened there, but it's Neil Emmett that goes in the lead from Phil Buckley, then Alan Dan, a much depleted 350cc class. As I said earlier, a shame to see this. It was such a good strong class when I started grass tracking in the 60s and 70s. Everybody was anybody, motor 350. But the class has dwindled and machinery isn't really produced, I suppose, is part of the reason. 58, Neil Emmett going for gold. 336, Phil Buckley going for silver, and Alan Dan there taking bronze. As the race continues, those 3 machines equidistant. Neil Emmett then. Winding up, here comes Steve King. Well, don't quite know what happened to Steve King there. He's going to try and complete enough laps to score the points. Not too sure if he can at this stage, but Steve King then a late runner in this one. 58, Neil Emmett though, he's got the reins at the moment. He's out in front, then it's Phil Buckley and then it's Alan Dan. And even if Steve King can get past him, he still won't win because he's a lap in arrears, and it looks like his machine stopped. Looks like he forgot to turn the fuel on, so that's another setback for number 66, Steve King. Terrible bad luck there for the man who's already had, I think, 4 wins to his credit this afternoon. Terrible bad luck has struck him in this race number 21. But the checkered flag is going to go, and that was a good win, a well-deserved earned win for 58 Neil Emmett, from 336 Phil Buckley and 20 Alan Dan. And as I say, once again, very bad luck there for 66 Steve King. We'll have to wait and see if 3 wins, if he can win the 4th leg, will be enough to take it a piece between him and John Fish. But you must never count Bill Penfold out of a left-hand sidecar race, and it's Bill Penfold that takes the lead from John Fish and Gary Moore, then Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. Then Chris Berwick and Kevin Cooper being passed by Billy Penfold and Carly Bell. Round the chicane they go then. Bill Penfold is showing his expertise. Putting a few yards between him and John Fish out of that chicane. Round the turn they come then, and Bill Penfold looks over his shoulder, sees it's clear behind him, and he's got all day as he goes round to the next turn. Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then in hot pursuit we have John Fish and Gary Moore, previous race winner, and 126 Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. Lacking a little bit there in 3rd place. Number 2, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw then, on the Godden V twin, and bad luck there for number 173, John Fish and Gary Moore, but he done very well to keep that outfit on its wheels. Not sure what happened to it there, but it certainly came to an abrupt stop. John Fish and Gary Moore out of the run-in, so that was an even bigger gap between 1st and 2nd place man. Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Well and truly in the lead, looks over his shoulder, sees he's got all day as he starts his last lap and eases off the throttle. Revving strong in 2nd place. 126 Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. Then Chris Berwick and Kevin Cooper. Then Billy Penfold and Carly Bell, who seem to have moved up the field and then drifted back again. The checkered flag goes, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw roll across the line. Flat out, making the dust fly in 2nd place, Martin Cuff and Richard Edwards. From Chris Berwick and Kevin Cooper, then Billy Penfold and Carly Bell.
I'd be able to get out now.
A couple of those 500cc solos having a bit of problem in starting, and Graham Knievel seems to be one of them. seems to have got his machine going, and I think 110. Andy Hobden was the other one who had trouble getting it running, but they're all in line now, and away they go. Down that first straight. 86, Paul Hurry, walks away from the rest of the field. 121, Alan Harmer is in there in second place and goes for gold up. Oh dear, somebody slipped off. I didn't quite see who that was that fell there. I see him going early enough, but he can't do it what. So he's up and okay, and the race continues. 86, Paul Hurry from 39, Robert Ledwith now up to second. Alan Harmer there in third. Then Ben Howe, Robin Pilcher, Michael Randall. No, that's Dave Green in Michael Randall's place. Anthony Andy I've been bringing up the rear. 187 Justin Shaw out with problems, but 86 Paul Hurry is there all the way. Wheelies it over the line at half distance from Robert Ledwith, then Alan Harmer, then Ricky Sandford, then Ben Howe, Robin Pilcher. Souter start. Baseby. Andy Ogden there, just about to be lapped by number 86 Paul Hurry as he starts his last lap from Robert Ledwith, then Ricky Sandford and Alan Harmer, then Ben Howe and Robin Pilcher, and the Lucas start, and Dave Green. That's the win for number 86 Paul Hurry with a victory wheelie from 39. Robert Ledwith, then Ricky Sandford and Alan Harmer. Well, we've certainly got our money's worth here this afternoon with the fantastic racing that's going on and positions changing all the time. And to see Paul Hurry in full fly line early. Result now quickly. A win for 86 Paul Hurry. In second place 39 Robert Ledwith. In third place 04 Ricky Sandford. In fourth place 121 Alan Harmer. In fifth place 244 Ben Howe. In sixth place 174 Robin Pilcher. In seventh place 65 Lucas Dodd. In eighth place 369 Dave Green. In ninth place 110 Andy Hobden. No other finishes. The winner's time 1 minute 28.47. From the top, 86, 39, 04, 121, 244, 174, 65, 369 and 110, 1 minute 28.47. Well, a fine kettle of fish going to that first turn there, and Darren Sutton seemed to be trying to become the master. Down goes number 29, Paul Mitchell, right in front of the rest of the pack. That was a bad place to go down, but he seems to be okay. He's back up onto the motorcycle and up and away. Well, that was a breathtaking first turn, especially for Paul Mitchell. 215 then. Steve Wilson takes up the running from Jason Jennett, Darren Sutton, Keith Massingham, Gary Walters, Paul Stuybrits. As the race continues. 215, Steve Wilson got the bit between his teeth. He's hammering round there at half distance. From Darren Sutton holding second, then Jason Jennett, then Gary Walters, Paul Stuybrits, Paul Mitchell, Paul Watson, Doug Norris, Adrian Hart, and Steve Massingham retires center green. 215, Steve Wilson leads on the last lap from number 10 Darren Sutton, then Jason Jennett, Gary Walters. Not sure if that Michael Randall Senior should be in that position or not. Paul Mitchell making up a lot of ground, but he's got a lot of ground to make up. The checkered flag goes, and that's a win for 215, Steve Wilson. From number 10, Darren Sutton, 165, Jason Jennett, and 37, Gary Walters. Then, I believe 29, Paul Mitchell takes the credit for that spot. Paul Stuybrits, Paul Watson, Doug Norris. Not sure whether Keith Massingham should be there, because I believe he broke down there earlier, and then Adrian Hart. Well, the lap scorers tell me the true order. Was a win there for number 215, Steve Wilson. In second place 10, Darren Sutton. In third place 165, Jason Jennett, followed by 37, 29, 351, 331, 119, 2, 117, 620, 201, Winner's time 1 minute 31.35, and I didn't mean to muck up inside the caravan, I meant to muck up of how they were falling off, getting back on, restarting and all sorts of things. So that was the official result of race 24. I'll give it to you quickly again if I can, but I don't think I will. 215, 10, 165, we can't do it, we're underway. This is the Dave Bark Trophy, and the first three from this and the next heat go into a final to decide the winner. And it's all action already. These sidecar drivers and passengers have to be all members of the GTSA who will host this afternoon. And it's 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer that are in the lead at the moment, and Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw certainly mean business as they gain up onto the back wheel there, try to cut up on the inside. 1, 2, 3 then. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer. From 2, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Then 251, John Arnott and Russell Steele. Then Tommy Penfold and I think that's Paul Bolton, or was it Tony Penfold? And David Bailey. Not too sure there, it's like Tommy Penfold to me. Again, Bill Penfold comes very close to the back wheel of Dave Penfold, but it's still not enough power there. V-twin Westlake leads, the Godden V-twin in second place, and then the Nourish twin, parallel twin in third place. It's 1, 2, 3. It's Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer from Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw, number 2. A little bit distance between them and John Arnold in third. 1, 2, 3 then. Dave Penfold and Steve Farmer take their last lap flag from Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. John Arnold and Russell Steele, those looked at the moment to be the 3 outfits to go into the final. Again, those boys are very quick through that chicane. That chicane certainly seems to be the place that slows the others up, and Bill Penfold came right up on the back wheel of Dave Penfold. Dave Penfold nearly spins right around in a circle, nearly loses his passenger, and the fight goes to the finish. Well, I'm going to let the lap scorers sort that out. Steve Farmer hasn't managed to get back on that sidecar yet. He was dead lucky not to fall right off of it, in fact. But brilliant finish to that race, and that was only the heat. What's the final going to be like?